What's up, y'all? Welcome to Absolute Harmony. We are about to connect with Osiris or Osar. Um, this is going to be to bring together pieces of your mind that have been lost across lifetimes. I'm seeing this will connect you with um, children, partners, um, unions from past lifetimes that can help to upgrade you or help you progress on your path in this current moment, in this current lifetime. Partnerships, yeah. Just kind of confirming that um, this is going to bring in some healthy partnerships, and also by partnering with the energy and the power of Osiris, this is closing off the gates and channels to those who may have been siphoning your energy. I'm also seeing siphoning money out of your wallet. This could be actual people who've been stealing money, being not just exposed but punished. This is I'm hearing felonies. So this is like people who have been stealing. um your ancestors are like, these are criminals that have been following you through the lifetimes, trying to catch up, trying to um force themselves into these partnerships. This is also kind of bringing to light some of the cloaking and hiding that people have been doing behind spell work, behind gossip, behind slander. They're showing people wearing your clothes, doing rituals. They're showing people, again, just, recording your voices, stealing things that have your energy um, on it, or they think that it has your energy on it. Um, Osiris is saying that's part of the surprise. Um, for them. There's something that's going to be unwrapped. There's something that's going to be unwrapped with these people who thought that they could take your things or take the things that you put your energy into, and benefit off of it and capitalize off of it. Yeah. And so that's also a part of um, I'm hearing why your ancestors are like due diligence. So this is why this cleaning of your house, they're referencing the fourth house in your astrological chart. They're showing that this is why there had to be such a thorough cleaning, is because the thieves have exhausted all of their they've exhausted all of their means. They're showing that these people, if you have a connection to the Sirius star, um, Atlantis, Lemuria, they're showing water kingdoms, planets that are watery. They're showing Neptune, and that these people may have been working with the planet Neptune to uh, cast illusions and illusion spells. These people may also um, have been able to work with the weather before, and this was a part of the illusion that God had cloaked them. This is a part of how their eyes were cloaked or covered, is that they were sending you these illusions using water, even bodily fluids, to um, try to cast illusions onto you. But the projections, it's like they're showing that the water, it left them, and it sent nourishment to you. It sent refreshing energy to you. And while you're hanging on to that, it's like your ancestors set a pool of heaviness and sorrow, the same energy that they were trying to cast towards you. But your ancestors are like, they have no idea how diabolical that they can be. They have no idea how serious God's warriors and God's angels are. It's like these people, it's like they forgot that people die in wars, people die in battles, and that is not just here in the physical realm, but it's also in the spiritual realm. And once that has been established, once the condition of your heart has been proven in the spiritual realm, once it's seen, once your ancestors saw it, it was like God gave them the go ahead to do what you need to do. They want to cast illusions, we gonna show them what illusions are. This is, and God is like God is like, I'm the creator of all things. That means that the illusions also are something that God created. You know what I mean? And while some people choose to use this to, your detriment, even he's bringing up, childhood and lots of solar plexus work and the lower chakras, and how that is one of the most crucial times to establish clarity in those lower chakras when it comes to self-esteem, stability, not just financial stability, but also emotional stability, feeling safe, feeling loved, having food, having water, having a safe, warm space to sleep. And this is something that maybe you didn't have securely these while you were coming up. It's like there were pieces, important pieces, that weren't being fulfilled. And this could be by, a lot of different circumstances. They're showing again in this fourth house, parenting, just circumstances, the frequency of the town that you lived in. They're showing me zip codes. And also with that, a lot of the sexual energies that have been distorted, again, with that Neptune energy. Osiris is bringing balance to those. And with that sexual energy is tying into the moment of your creation. The energies that your parents were carrying, the energy that is in your hometown or in the area that you were born or conceived, it going into the spaces where you encountered while you were in your mother's womb. That energy was implanted into your DNA. And it also contributed to some of the subconscious, and I'm hearing setbacks, limitations, the cruelty, the disharmony, the chaos and confusion. That it's like chaos and confusion may have established your household. That may be, you may believe that love is supposed to be chaotic, that love is supposed to be it's supposed to hurt. And this isn't like a going back to this partnership, and not even just romantic relationships, but relationships with family, relationships, I can't remember who I heard it from, but it was like, look at the way that you do one thing, it is how you do everything. And so if you're entering into friendships, or the relationship with your parents is fucked up, those are the first relationships that you have with your caretaker. This could be your actual parents, this could be a grandparent, this could be your adoptive parents. This is the, a part of the energy that it's like Osiris is showing it anchors into the soles of your feet. Yeah, there's balance being brought to this. There's the balance of your energy, your body, your mind, your soul is being emphasized. And this may be something that has been subconscious. Maybe it's something that you haven't noticed or didn't really think to that it was important. You know, maybe you didn't think that it was safe to explore past what other people told you is the truth. Osiris is like a lot of the people. Osiris is like, your parents are closed-minded as fuck. Your parents are closed-minded as fuck. And it's part of it is not wanting to take accountability, because it's like they see the harm that has been caused to you, and it's like it would be too much to bear. It would be too much to bear. That might not resonate for everybody, but Jupiter flipped over, South Node, karmic past. Yeah. Tied to your abundance. It's like this is a big reason that you had to be in the position to reevaluate your relationships, especially the way that you communicate with, the way that you connect with the relationship, the health of the relationship with your parents, with your community, with the space that got the first imprint on you. This is a part of where that lack and the setback comes from. It's because God's like, you were created in that energy on purpose. And so this was a part of you needing to be in that energy, and created in that energy is allowing for you to enter this new realm of, it's not even a word for how I'm seeing the 10 of cups, but it's everything, just complete fulfillment, being able to feel, and not even just feel, but to be completely taken care of by God, to be completely taken care of by your ancestors, by your spiritual team. This is God saying a new era. It's a new era. It's a coming together of the supernatural and the natural, the physical. It's a coming together of the teams that God has prepared for us in the spiritual realm, our ancestors, deities, archangels, animal spirits. South Node. This is doing away with being limited to the access that you have when it comes to building family. This is expanding on family. Again, fourth house. The fourth house is home and family, ruled by Cancer. And with the crab, I'm seeing like just in between realms, being safe, burrowed in the sand, able to thrive underwater, and looking different from most other creatures. Again, that water energy that was shown in the beginning with the illusions, getting past all the illusions, getting past the two-facedness, the fragments of, and again, Osiris with the so if you guys aren't familiar with the story of Osiris, he got into a fight with his brother, got chopped up, spread around, and his wife Osset found him, put him back together, and was able to conceive a child. Carrying on the bloodline, I'm hearing. The people who were trying to disrupt the people who are trying to disrupt your fourth house, uh, any any aspect of your life, honestly. In particular, though, this is the people who were working with the stars, people who were working with nature spirits, people who were working with your birth chart and those kind of energies to fuck up your unions, to bring to mess up your stability, to even to keep you from connecting fully with yourself. This discipline is going to be harsh. This discipline is going to be harsh. and it is, this is their tower moment. It's like this, and this is like a mental breakdown. This is internal. It's like the crumbling on the inside has, it's like it doesn't have a choice but to come out. It doesn't have a choice but to come out. It's like, when you have a house and the walls, the inside of the walls are crumbling, or it's not built on a solid foundation, even showing earthquakes. If something rocks that foundation and the walls aren't stable, the whole house is going to fall in. And they're showing like, little drips of water. There, this is also a form of torture I've seen, where they will slowly drip water on your skull until it cracks. Until it cracks. It's like a slow type of torture. And this is also kind of showing, relating it to the emotional or however these people manipulate it, again, using these illusions. This could be lies, gossip. This could be just not showing you, not helping you to understand life the way that you needed it to be shown to you or taught to you, in order to go out into the world as an adult prepared. Taking the focus away from the things. And this may be something else that it's always been about things. What do you have? This may be something that has been established in your community or you saw growing up. It's all about what you have. Whose house is the biggest? Whose car is the nicest? Whose clothes are the most expensive? There is discipline to be had. There is discipline to be given out. And this is discipline of the mind. This is Osiris, the people who have been misusing who don't care, the people who don't care about how they treat others, about how I'm hearing how they represent themselves. These are people who just don't care. God's like, that's the heart of the matter. These people they don't care about anything. They don't care about their lives. They don't care about what they're producing. Subconsciously, they might not even care about their kids. They say they don't care about what other people think of them, but deep down they do. That's what they thrive off of. They thrive off of what other people think of them. And that's why the crumbling is starting internally. That's why that slow drip that we saw, that's their emotions. That's Osiris bringing up all the fragments of the emotional wounds that they have, the things that they haven't healed yet, the things that they've tried to project onto you through illusions, the things that they haven't wanted to take accountability for. Now, for some of these people, again, and he was going back to your parents, it could be them really just not giving a fuck because they weren't taught how. The environment, there may be an overlap in environments. You may have been conceived in the same area where they grew up. Again, just kind of that the way that energy has just traversed through generations. And so kind of showing that for some of y'all, these people will be given grace. because the condition of their heart has changed. And for some of you, if you know these, the wake up call will be it's going to be just as severe, if not more, than what they tried to dish out to you. And not just talking about not talking about your parents anymore, but talking about, again, the people who intentionally hurt you. Offset is here. There's just a different kind of love that comes from a woman with this moon energy, the moon, which rules the fourth house as well. And us focusing on the stars, this is not just the energy that preceded this lifetime, that preceded this planet, but it's also about the energies and the gifts that you received while in the womb, the gifts that you received throughout your journey. This is about it all coming together, putting it all together. And this is also about feeling safe on both ends, both sides of the family, your mother and your father's side. This could be a coming together of your parents. This could be a coming together of both sides of your family. This could be a coming together of your star family and your ancestors. This is a coming together. This is the cookout. This is the cookout. This is you getting to see yourself in truth. And with emotions, Offset is showing me the intuitive, and not even just her intuition, but the connectedness to Osiris that allowed her to gather all of him. Yeah. This may be something that you're learning how to gather what you need and to not be greedy, to take what you need and trust that more is coming. It's like, even, with the cycles of the moon, there's a space, the full moon, where the moon is full and bright in the sky, and then there is the new moon where you can't see it at all, but it's there. This is kind of just showing how God works sometimes. That sometimes there are moments where the magic is bright and bold, and there are moments where it's meant to be dark, where it's meant to be personal and super intimate, where it's supposed to be just you and God. And then there are times, with the full moon, where their things are illuminated, where things are exposed. Yeah, there's a sealing of your energy happening. North Node and abundance. No one can sneak their way into this door. No one can copy their way into it. No one can force their way into it. In fact, I'm hearing it's like anybody who tries to force their way is they're getting chopped up. They're getting chopped up. They're getting shredded. They're yeah. Self and the diplomat. Aquarius and first house. Inventive, original, opinionated, analytical, ruler of the 11th house. And then the first house with self, ruled by Aries. And the planet Mars, physical appearance, early childhood, goals, desires, individuality, identity, self-image. Yeah. Yeah. It's a new you. It's like parts of yourself things had to be integrated into your being at the proper pace. And depending on where you are location wise, there may have been a lot of static or energy chaos that needed to be cleared out around you before it was time. Like everything is happening at the right time. Yep, everything's happening at the right time. So we just dove into the book of Osiris for a moment, the book of Isis. Anything else, y'all? This is a new beginning for you.